Hi, my name is Charlotte Harrington and I went to Summit this year. Overall, I had a really great time, but there's one particular event I'd like to share with you in which I felt God speaking to me. So we were in evening worship and the preacher invited us to a moment of silent prayer. I sat back in my seat and I closed my eyes and I got this sudden urge, this sudden feeling that I really needed to be a missionary, that I needed to help people. And I realized that that was the voice of God. And I was completely surprised, completely taken aback. Like, me? You know, I might be good with words, but that doesn't mean I can help people. Then the preacher, she invited us to go up to the altar and kneel down and pray. And I felt this itch that I really needed to go up there, and I needed to kneel down and I needed to pray. And that's really something that I never do, and there was no one else up there, so I was kind of uncomfortable going and doing it. But at that moment, almost as clearly as if he had spoken in my ear, God said, I might be calling you to be a missionary, but right now I'm calling you to go up to that altar and kneel down and pray. And so I said, all right, okay. And I went up to the altar and I knelt down and prayed. I finished my prayer and I stood up and I saw like 5 or 6 other people that had gone up there and joined me. I've always known that it's important to help people, but until Summit, I never really realized how much of a difference I could make, how much of a difference it makes to God.
Hi, I'm Cade Bushkill, and I went to Summit this summer. So we showed up in Hallsville, which was where Summit was, and out of nowhere, all these churches started showing up, and I had never met any of the kids from any of these churches, Texarkana, Clear Lake, League City, never met any of them. And we were kind of not sure about if we could trust one another or if we could fit in with one another. And we went to the work site, and we were kind of all doing our separate things, and then we started coming together and started working with one another. And I had the job of cutting low limbs, and I was getting no help, and I was kind of having a hard time. I wasn't getting it done very fast, and I was just having trouble. And a kid from Texarkana, I'd never even talked to him the whole trip yet, and he just came up to me, asked, do you need any help? Because he had nothing to do. Or he had something to do, he already finished it. He asked me if I needed help, and I said, yeah, I'm kind of having a little bit of trouble with it. And I realized that when he joined me, we got the job done faster and more and better just because we came together and worked as a community. What I learned at Summit is when you come together as a community of faith, you can accomplish much more than you can when you're by yourself.